Okay, so in this video, we're going to look at making changes to your bookable services. So these are services which you offer or appointment types that can be booked or you can book in for clients. So starting from our home screen, we go over here to booking services. And what this screen will give you is it will give you all of the services which are currently set up on your site. Now, if you need new services set up or changes to services set up, then go ahead and drop a support ticket, open a support ticket, and we can do those changes for you. But if you want to do it yourself, then here's how to do it. Now, first thing here is make sure you've got every different type of appointment available on your Wix site that you offer. Now, they don't all have to be visible on your website. So for instance, you can set up appointment types where only you can see and book in. So these might be appointments for friends or family or particular appointment types. So not everything has to be visible on the website. You can see which ones are visible on the website by looking for this little eye icon at the end of the service. Now, if it's crossed out like that, it means that that service isn't visible and available for booking on the website. If you want to change that, so if you wanted to make this online Zoom appointment visible, we click over here on the three little dots and we click on Show on Site. And what that will do is you'll see the symbols change and that's now visible on your website. The benefit of having all of your appointments set up here is that if you have an appointment that only you want to book in, so if it's a home visit, for instance, where you don't want people to be able to book it on their own, but when someone inquires, you want to book it in for them, then having hidden appointment types means that you can do that really easily and keep everything in the same system and flow. So let me hide that one again. So we just click on it, hide from site. That means nobody outside of you can book the appointment anymore. If we want to edit an appointment, we hover over the one we want to edit and we click on Edit. We wait for it to load. And in here you've got all the details about your appointment. So the appointment name, image over here that's shown on the website if it shows on the website, tagline, description if you want to put a description in, how long it lasts, and then you've got something called buffer time. Now, buffer time is the gap between appointments. So if you say this appointment lasts for 1 hour and I can see someone straight after, then you leave that as none. But if you say this appointment lasts 1 hour, but I don't want to book someone to come in straight after because I need time to change over, to have a break, or of course if it's a home visit that they're booking, you might need time to travel between them. Then over here in buffer time, you select how much time between appointments or after that appointment is finished before you can see another client. And this can be changed per appointment. So for instance, personally for my appointments, I always set my duration of 1 hour and for online appointments, and then I give myself a 15-minute changeover time before anybody else can book the next slot. Down here we've got how they pay. So do they pay per session? So every time they book they pay. Do they pay with a plan? So it's only available by booking 4 sessions or as part of a membership, or can they do both? So in this instance it's both. And then we say what's the price type. So you can select fixed price, whether it's free, varied price or custom price. So fixed price will be the most common one. So you have a service, they book it online for a fixed price. Free is if you're offering a free consultation of some kind. Varied prices means you might want to charge different people different prices. So adult, child, friends, family, old customer, new customer, etc. Or custom prices where you enter it each and every time. My advice is for any service which is available for people to book on your website and new customers, always do it as a fixed price, unless there's a real need to do it differently. If you want to offer different prices for old customers, or because it depends on where the home visit is, because you need to travel, or it depends on the circumstances, then set up a different appointment type in your Wix website, which only you can see and book, so you can control how much it costs each time and who gets to book that. So this one's set on fixed price. Down here is how they pay. So do you want them to pay the entire amount online when they book? Do they pay everything in person? Do they pay the entire amount either online or in person? Or do you accept an online deposit and the rest in person? And this will then change how the checkout process works when they book an appointment. My advice is always get them to pay the entire amount online, and then you reduce no-shows and bookings which don't actually come off, and it streamlines your payment. Here you've got membership and packages. So if that appointment type is included in any kind of package, then they'll be displayed here, and it will tell you what package it is, what the total package cost is, and how many sessions of this appointment type are included. Down here we've got the location where the appointment takes place. So this one takes online Zoom session, and this button here is really important because this is the video conferencing button. So if it's taking place by Zoom, make sure that this is enabled, and that way it's going to send out the invites automatically and the Zoom links to your client when they book to this account here, whichever account is set up in your Zoom and Wix connection. And if you're not sure about setting up Zoom and Wix connections, if it doesn't come up here, raise a support ticket and we can get that changed over for you. Going down, you've got staff that can do this appointment type. So if you're the only member of staff in your business, then it's obviously going to be you. If you've got different staff, then you will change it and tick who can actually do that appointment type. And it will always then be able to book that member of staff based on their booking hours that are there available in the system. You can add further images to the appointment type to display online. You've got some advanced settings down here, and these are automatically accept all bookings when available. So if the slot's available in your calendar online that the client wants to book, then it will automatically book them in. And you've also got the option to manually approve or decline booking requests. I would say make sure your booking types are set up correctly so that you can automatically accept all bookings when available. It streamlines your process, and if there's any which you do want to sort of swap and change or speak to them first before booking, then don't offer it on your website as a bookable service. On your website, say, please contact me, and then book it in manually from behind the scenes with a different appointment type. And here you've got the booking form they use when they fill in, and for most of you, it will just be default booking form. So once you've made your changes, and the most common one that you'll probably want to change from time to time is the price. So click on any of the boxes, change the price you want it to be, and then you can then go to the top and click save. And once it's saved, that'll be live on your site straight away, whatever changes you've made going forward. It won't affect what people have been charged. If you change a price on something and someone booked 2 days ago, it won't affect their price. It will only be from anybody who books going forward.